Today, I wanna share some tips on how I keep my kitchen clean and fresh with less time and effort. Hi everyone, welcome to Lifestyle C. It's Sungeun. I'm an interior designer and I create videos about poetic interior design and lifestyle. I found that the kitchen is a place that people struggle to keep clean and tidy for many reasons. Before I start today's video, I want to tell you that you don't need to get too stressed about scattering things while you are cooking. You just need to bring your kitchen back to its usual condition after you use it. The kitchen is a functional place in your home, and if you don't pay attention, you can easily be surrounded by clutter. I also struggled with a kitchen that rebounded daily for many years. So I tried to figure out how I can keep my kitchen clean and tidy pretty most of the time and set it back just in a few minutes. While I didn't have a huge customized kitchen in my rental homes. This video isn't about how to organize every nook and cranny in your kitchen, but it will guide you to build your own organizing system and make yours a pleasing kitchen environment. The first element that makes your kitchen look messy is probably different packaging. Although most packaging is well designed, if different things are seen together, they will make your kitchen look untidy. You might say that I store things in the cupboard and take them out only when I use them, but they will be staying out while you are cooking. So I improved this situation by transferring contents into my uniform glass containers. You can store spices and food ingredients in the same containers. The first benefit of having your own containers is that you don't need to spend extra money to get better packaging. The second benefit is it's more hygienic. The third benefit is you can also try zero waste grocery stores. Just make sure that you get uniform containers that you can buy again because you will probably need more very soon. There is no one right organizing solution for everyone. It depends on the lifestyle of each person. For example, I know how to store pots and pans efficiently. You can separate pots and lids and use dish racks to store lids straight. But I don't use that method because I just don't have lots of pots and I don't feel it's necessary for me. However, I use other organizers and baskets to store things more efficiently. I'm sure that you can find more detailed organizing tips and tricks from other videos that help better your situation. If you happen to build new kitchen units, I recommend you consider more base cabinets with drawers rather than shelves because it's much more convenient. You can see all the items at a glance and it's easy to take things out and put them back. If you keep purchasing utensils at intervals, you will end up building a mismatched collection. The best scenario is choosing one brand depending on your budget and style, or at least you can decide the materials and colors of your utensils such as stainless steel, black, wood, etc. IKEA and Muji can be your affordable and good enough quality options. Your color palette will help you choose the right products. Even though you cannot get the same products anymore, you can still find things with the same colors and materials, and it won't break your organizing system. Your color palette applies to dishes, cups, tea towels, kitchen appliances, and so on. If you pay more attention, you can also keep your cleaning tools in your color scheme and avoid unpleasant, intense colors. For example, you can find white sponges from IKEA and Muji, black dishcloths, wooden brushes, etc. One of my mistakes was buying too many different dishes and cups, and everything was only 2 pairs. Eventually, I had too much mismatched tableware, and I didn't have proper pairs of tableware when I invited guests over. So I recommend that you get at least 4 or 6 sets of basic tableware and add different styles as an extra. If your family tends to pay less attention to the purpose of different dishes and cups, they will use everything and you will mess up your kitchen very soon. So in this case, leave only things that match well together in the most used cupboard and put others in a separated cabinet. Then tell your family the rule and give them some time to get used to it. When I'm busy, my kitchen gets cluttered so quickly. You can set a schedule, empty the dishwasher, and put things back in their designated places. Keep in mind that you don't put too many random things on your countertop. I recommend you just leaving 1 or 2 kitchen appliances that you use the most or you love the most. If you wash a few cups and dishes, don't leave them out to dry. Dry them right away with a tea towel. It takes just a few minutes and makes your kitchen look much tidier. Also, don't forget to wipe off the countertop. Remember, you only put things out that make you happy. So, what can you put on the countertop? I personally recommend freshly cut branches, fruits like lemons and limes, and herbs. The kitchen is a very functional place, but you can show more of your personality. You can hang art pieces on the wall and put some decorative objects on the open shelving. If you love coffee, you can display coffee tools. Or if you collect ceramics from your travels, put them in the best place to be seen. I love to cook at home, but if you cook every single meal, it's pretty overwhelming to keep your kitchen clean. So you can do meal prep and make simple, healthy meals ready to eat. You don't need to prepare for the whole week. Just try to do it once or twice a week for a few meals. It still helps you save some time to cook and clean. One more tip I want to give you is having a mini bin for scraps when you cook. It makes your cooking process clean and tidy, and it's also easy to clean. Sometimes you don't have any place for rubbish bins and recycling items apart from the kitchen. Use bins with a lid to make your kitchen clean and neat. Take care of the scent of your kitchen. We love to cook and enjoy the smell of it. But we don't want to have unwanted smells after cooking. Open the windows, burn aroma oils, and scented candles. I hope this video will help you set your own rules to keep your kitchen clean and fresh using less time and effort. And you will be able to spend more time on meaningful things. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye!